Well, oh dear, poor Keir. Let's begin. Now, obviously, at the minute, everyone's in election mode, aren't they? All the politicians are going out there doing news programmes and whatever else. And one caller has made Keir Starmer look like a massive penis, in my opinion, to be honest. Whilst admittedly I don't think that's too hard to do, it is quite funny to watch. So what's it all about then? Well, Keir Starmer went on LBC and he was asked by a caller that if Jeremy Corbyn won the 2019 general election, if he would follow him into government and stay on in the cabinet. And he wanted a very simple yes or no answer, not none of the I don't think he'd win nonsense. And unfortunately for the caller, that is what Keir Starmer gave as most of his reply. But Nick Ferrari wasn't exactly having any of it. But unfortunately, there is actually something that everyone seems to be missing at the minute. Just watch this clip and afterwards I'll tell you what that is.
Graham's is a fair point. Had they won, would you have accepted a post in Mr Corbyn's cabinet?
I don't think we were going to win. I don't think anybody thought we were going
very bright
to win.
Man. You know that's not answering the question, Sir Keir. Had they been successful, would you have taken a cabinet post?
Look, Nick, it's a hypothetical. I didn't think we would win. I did take a post. Look, I served for 3 years in the shadow Brexit role because I thought that was a very important issue for our country.
But would you have followed him into government?
Look, it's hypothetical. If we got it over the line...
Wasn't
it funny to see slippery Starmer squirm his way out? The thing is, though, what everyone seems to be missing is that whilst he believed, or thought, or whatever crap he came out with, that Jeremy Corbyn would not win, you've got to ask yourselves why. Why is that? Presumably, the only reason why was because Boris's campaign at the time was solely based on getting Brexit done. And if he believed that his party wouldn't win, presumably because of that, or maybe Boris rising in the polls because of his one and only main policy of getting Brexit done, or over the line, or whatever in his oven-baked deal, which was a bit of a rehash of Theresa May's, but surely by saying that he has to concede that Brexit, whether he likes it or not, is what the public wants, and therefore he presumably thought his party wouldn't win because of that, which brings us into another massive problem. Whilst he obviously doesn't want Labour to be seen as returning to their second referendum ways a few years ago, which a lot of people, including me, saw as going against democracy by trying to overturn the 2016 vote, this time he's trying to reassure us Brexit voters by saying, oh no, I won't go back into the EU or join a single market or anything like that at all. So what's the problem then? The thing is, whilst he is saying that to try and reassure us, his Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, and even Keir himself said he's trying to get closer ties with the EU, which surely would be trying to undo any part of the deal we've currently got in place, and therefore is kind of entering the EU via the back door, eh? And I personally think that he should be asked about that, because let's face it, whilst he himself voted Remain, whether he likes it or not, the majority of the country didn't. And yes, I know there's bound to be people in the comment going, oh really? Well, does that mean we have to stick and abide by a vote for the rest of the time? Well, the thing is, what are we meant to do? Are we meant to have a vote every year or something like that? Whether you like it or not, we voted to leave the EU, and we should have done that. And I don't think we've ever properly had a true Brexit. And if we did, and not actually be shackled to the EU via the back door of Northern Ireland through Rishi's Windsor framework deal, because let's face it, that kind of makes it hard to diverge too much, because then Northern Ireland would kick up a fuss. And of course, anything else we still haven't got rid of, like the mountain of EU laws, which, if I remember rightly, Rishi was meant to put on the bonfire not so long ago. Well, Nigel Farage has come out and said that he would actually get rid of those laws, which should have been done from day one, in my opinion. Because whether they like it or not, we are no longer in the EU. And it's about time they realised that. Not try to keep dragging us back to somewhere that the country did not vote for.